My name is Masaru Sato. I have an older sister and a younger brother who are close in age. My sister and I have already moved out of our parents' house and are living alone. My younger brother Koki married a woman of the same age named Misaki and lives with our parents in our parents' house. My parents' house has a few extra rooms, so my sister and I kept our room and used it as a storage room. I'm home.
Hello, welcome back. Did you want to have dinner?
No, I just came to get my stuff.
Well, I'll pack you something to eat at home.
Don't worry about it. I appreciate it though. I don't live that far from my parents' house, so there were times when I would go home and just pick up my stuff when I felt like it. That's what the relationship between me and my parents' family is like. But after a while, when my brother and his wife got married and started living at home, I found that my brother's wife, Misaki, was a bit of a dangerous person. It all started in a room that my sister was using as a storage room.
Sister-in-law, you leave a lot of clothes in this house, right?
Yeah, I don't wear them much these days, but I couldn't throw them away because I liked them.
I see. If you don't wear it anymore, can you give it to me?
No, I don't want to give it to you.
But you don't wear it anymore, right?
Just because I don't wear it much doesn't mean I don't wear it at all anymore. These are things I go back to get every season.
Oh, so you don't have to give it to me. So can I borrow it while you're gone?
Well, you can wear it if you can put it back in the closet. I won't give it to you, though.
Yay! I'll wear it next time I go out with my friends.
Misaki's power to get to her sister-in-law was so overwhelming that she told Misaki that she could wear the clothes and accessories in her parents' room as long as she returned them. But when Misaki found something she liked, she put it away in her room. Isn't it Misaki? Hey, Misaki!
I said I'd only lend it to you, not give it to you, right?
Oh, but you're not gonna wear it anyway, so it's okay if I keep it, right?
No, give it back.
But you already gave this to me.
No matter what my sister and brother said, Misaki insisted she gave it to her already. My sister gave up trying to argue and locked her closet with a padlock and a bike lock so that she would never be able to open it. As expected, Misaki would have no choice but to give up, but she didn't seem to be discouraged at all.
Oh, there's some here too.
She couldn't borrow my sister's clothes anymore, so she decided to ransack my room next. My room was also locked, but it was equipped with a lock that could be easily opened by using a coin, so she was able to break in easily. I had a lot of women's clothes in my room, and she started messing with them too.
They fit me perfectly. And their shoes too. It's one size bigger than me, but it's better than being too small.
Misaki-san started borrowing ladies' clothes from my room without my permission. I guess she learned her lesson a little bit and returned them after borrowing them every time so that she wouldn't get caught, and also locked them back up properly. I didn't check in often either, and no one noticed. Then on New Year's Day, Misaki decided to wear a kimono when she went out for her first visit to the shrine. At that time, she borrowed a kimono that was hanging in my room without permission and put it on.
Where did you get that kimono? I borrowed it from a relative.
That's an unusual kimono. Is that for a cosplay?
What?
It's too short, and it's not something you'd wear on a New Year's visit. And the socks are too long.
Yes, the kimono in my room was a cosplay kimono that I handmade. It was short, 15 centimeters above the knee, with long sleeves, and it took a lot of courage to wear it outside. The socks were also knee-high that I had altered, and they were too unique to go to a shrine. I had a few kimonos in my room, some regular ones, but why did she choose the most unusual one? No adult would go to the shrine in that. Why are you wearing my brother's kimono without permission?
Wait, your brother's? What do you mean?
That's my brother's kimono. I saw him making it before. I have a picture of him wearing it too. Yeah, I'm not only into making cosplay costumes, I'm also into wearing them. I'm about normal height, but I have small arms and legs and face parts, and I cosplay female characters. Misaki panicked when she heard the words, "my brother's kimono."
No, gross! A kimono worn by a guy?
Huh. If you put it that way, I'm sure you've worn most of my sister's clothes too, since my brother and sister share clothes.
What? No!
We share the same size clothes, but we didn't share shoe sizes. But Misaki probably wore my shoes. My feet are 25.5 centimeters, and most of the heels I had in my room were heels with cute bows on them. Misaki got crazy over the fact that I was wearing the same clothes she had been wearing, and she took scissors to the outfits in my room. My brother tried to calm her down somehow, but she didn't stop at all. After a while, Misaki managed to calm down, perhaps tired of the rampage. And that's when I arrived. Why did you ruin everything? Can you pay for that?
It was disgusting. I mean, pay for it. Just for a cosplay costume?
Yeah, about 1,000,000 yen for everything you ripped apart.
A million? How can a simple handmade cosplay costume be that expensive?
It's true that everything is handmade, but the cloth is Nishijin brocade, and even the obi is a real obi that I bought and altered. The amount of cloth and accessories used is more than that of a regular kimono.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I once tried on a commercial cosplay costume, but it was mass-produced, so the fabric was flimsy and shiny, and it didn't match the character's image. Although the sizes were divided, many of them did not have a well-defined silhouette, so that people of different shapes could fit in. I couldn't like the commercial products, so I bought a power sewing machine and started making them by hand using real kimonos and fabrics. Even though they're real, they're on sale, but they still cost a lot of money. I'm telling you, this is the price without considering any production fee. It would be more expensive if you consider the time and effort to make it.
You've got to be kidding me. I mean, it's gross how you can wear women's clothes. I can't believe I was wearing the same thing.
You're the one who's gross. You're trespassing in my room and borrowing my clothes without my permission. It's stuff from my room, and you destroy it when you find out I've used it.
It's your fault that you locked the door so that it could be easily opened.
No, it's your fault for opening it.
Oh, shut up! It's just so gross, I can't. It's really gross.
That doesn't mean you can rip it apart. You should have stopped her if you knew. No, I knew about my sister's and I was careful about it, but I never knew she went into yours.
When I put on that kimono, I borrowed a pair of knee-high socks with it. I couldn't stand the thought of my brother-in-law wearing those too. And the thought of my brother-in-law wearing the same socks that I was? Gross!
If that's the case, you didn't have to tear up the outfits you weren't wearing.
Ugh, shut up! It was just too gross!
I decided to file a claim against Misaki's parents for a reasonable amount of money, because talking to her wasn't getting anywhere. Even if I charged Misaki directly, my brother would have to pay it anyway. And I was angry she didn't show any remorse at all, either.
You're insane to bring my parents into this. I really don't know what crazy people are thinking.
That's my line. You really have no remorse at all, do you?
Of course I don't. I don't see why I should be sorry.
Even though I was annoyed with Misaki, who kept getting upset, Misaki's parents were very understanding people.
I'm really sorry about what my daughter did. Oh, why did she turn out like that?
Can you give me a ballpark figure? I'll make Misaki pay for it.
What? Why? I don't understand.
Misaki's parents fell to their knees and apologized, and Misaki instantly began to cry. It's because you stole people's things and then cut them up. Where did you learn that?
I'm so sorry.
What was that tough attitude you had up until now? She cried and got down on her knees, and I felt sorry for her. But that's that. My brother thought about getting a divorce, but since it was a family matter and she showed remorse, he decided to move out and let his head cool down before thinking about it. But Misaki was actually a little bit crazy after all. I heard that she went to visit her newlywed friend's house and explored the upstairs bedroom without permission. It ended in an attempt, so no damage was done. But he finally decided to get a divorce and separated through a lawyer. There was a possibility of her taking revenge, but Misaki's parents decided to do something about it. They sold the family home they lived in all their lives and moved the three of them to a distant place to keep an eye on Misaki.
I will take responsibility for raising her to be that kind of person. I am truly sorry for the trouble I have caused you.
It seems that they went to a place where it was no longer easy to steal, and that was the end of Misaki's case. As for me, I'm reworking a costume I had plans to wear that was cut up, although I can't make the exact same thing twice. In fact, most of them were made while I was still getting started, so the quality of the ones I was making now were much better. If anything, it's getting more enjoyable, so I'm glad I have this kind of personality.
Huh, I didn't know that happened. You did have a lot of pictures of you dressed up as a woman on display.
My sister, who was the first to be affected, learned all about it after Misaki left the place, and nibbled on a rice cracker with her hand on her cheek.
Thanks for watching! Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Bye!